Can you put that up?
Tell your grandchildren I was present when Hillary Clinton came to Lancaster in the campaign that allowed you to make her president of the United States.
Oh, I am so pleased to be here. This is one of the most important elections in a very long time in our country. We didn't get off to a very good start this century because of President Bush and Vice President Cheney. We have a lot of repair work to do. But I know that we're up to it. I think that when that moving van finally pulls away from the White House, America will be back. We need a president who is not so concerned about Wall Street as he is about Main Street and begins to work, make sure we solve our economic challenges. But I think it's time we paid attention to what's going on in Millersville and across Pennsylvania. Let's get serious about stopping the home foreclosure crisis, giving people a chance to work out a way to stay in their homes. We need to change the tax code. And we need to change it to eliminate any benefit that still goes to any company that moves a single job out of Pennsylvania to a foreign country. And then we've got to look for ways we're going to create new jobs. I think there are at least 3 ways we're going to create new jobs that will unleash the entrepreneurial genius of America again. Number 1, let's start making smart investments, as the governor has been pushing to do. Smart investments in clean, renewable energy. Energy that will make us less dependent on foreign oil and not be polluting the atmosphere with greenhouse gas emissions. If I'm your president, you will not see me holding hands with the Saudis. I'll be holding them. I have proposed a strategic energy fund. And it would make investments in clean energy technology and put us on that fast track. And here's how I would fund it. I would take your tax subsidies away from the oil companies. So what we've got to do is have a plan that moves us steadily toward energy independence. It's essential for our security, for our environment. It's the only way we're going to deal with global warming. And it's critical to our economy. I believe we can create at least 5 million new jobs if we do this. And we can put tens of thousands of Americans to work if we get serious about repairing and building our infrastructure. And I'm going to have a Rebuild America program that will do just that. And finally, we are going to end George Bush's war on science and start funding science and research. We've got to be serious about getting to universal health care. This is one of the big differences between my opponent and myself. You see, I don't think we can go there only halfway. I think we've got to, as America, come up with a uniquely American solution. Get everybody health insurance. That way we can bring down the costs for everybody. We need to cover mental health and end the stigma on mental health so that education remains the passport to opportunity. And let's start in those preschool years where we've got to help families be the very best teachers they can be, because that's where it all begins. You know, we have 2 big problems. People who can't afford even to start to go to college, and then face often additional costs as they go through college, and people who graduate with so much debt they don't know how they're going to pay it off. It requires us to once again be fiscally responsible, something that went out the window with President Bush. So we've got a lot of work to do here at home, but I'm confident and optimistic we can do it. And I also believe we can restore America's leadership and our moral authority around the world. That starts with ending the war in Iraq. It is time to bring our sons and daughters home, and that is the only way we will get the Iraqis to take responsibility for their own future. Who is ready to be hired to get this economy turned around and to start creating jobs like we did in the 90s?